RaceCraft, hoje no desafio Rookie Challenge, round 5, aquele round que foi a votação da comunidade, da qual eu não participei. Mas enfim, foi escolhida essa, Imola, na Itália. É uma das minhas pistas preferidas, eu gosto bastante. Tem uns trechos assim ainda que eu não me dou 100% bem. Mas é um dos que eu mais corri até agora, assim, em termos de simulação, né? E a gente tá vendo um replay, umas voltas que eu fiz agora há pouco. Com uma diferença só. A corrida é à noite. A vantagem disso, a vantagem de ser à noite em relação à chuva, é que os pontos de frenagem, zonas assim, em termos de aderência, não muda muito, né? Se tu conseguir ajustar pressões dos pneus, tudo mais, setup não tem que te preparar muito exclusivamente para a noite. Só que o problema é visibilidade. Visibilidade, então tu conseguir ver quem tá à tua volta, claro que as luzes todas obrigatoriamente vão ter que estar acesas, né? Os faróis do carro e tudo mais. Mas em termos da pista, assim, tu saber onde tu tá na pista, né? Tu ver quais são os limites da pista, quem tá à tua volta. Essa chicane, por exemplo, é um lugar onde vai dar acidente, certo? Então, são lugares onde tem menos visibilidade, assim, em termos de dentro do carro, ali tu não consegue ver muita coisa à noite. Então esse vai ser o desafio, vai ser o pessoal conseguir se posicionar direito e evitar contato, né? Evitar batidas, evitar qualquer coisa. Mas em termos de dirigir o carro não vai ser tão mais difícil assim do que de dia. Agora, como de praxe, eu tô esperando o servidor abrir, que ele abre às 9. Até vou mostrar aqui, vou correr um pouquinho de noite. E assim, aquela corrida a última corrida que teve foi em Silverstone, foi na chuva, né? Então é bem complicado, a chuva muda bastante assim, em termos de dirigibilidade do carro. E a corrida, aqueles meus erros foram todos o mesmo, basicamente, né? Que foi frear tarde demais pra chuva e bater com tudo no carro da frente. O Ron lá, coitado, durante a prática e durante a corrida, fiz a mesma coisa com ele. Foi entrar na esquerda, lá naquele último S, naquele último chicane. Depois, no final da corrida ali, eu quase cheguei a bater no Devin, enquanto ele tava na curva 1 ali. Né, a frenagem dele, por algum motivo, me assustou. Eu achei que ele freou muito cedo, mas eu que devia ter freado mais cedo ainda, né, pra compensar o fato de que ele também tava mais lento, né, tava freando antes. Então ali acabei encostando nele, bati, rodei, né. Não perdi muitas posições, mas ainda assim, eu podia ter garantido aquela que eu tava, né, e ter me mantido atrás dele, ou até ultrapassado ele, talvez, né. Mas enfim, de noite, como eu disse, a dirigibilidade do carro não muda muito. Deixa eu ver onde é que era aqui. Não. Aqui. Vou botar aqui, acho que é às 10 horas a corrida, se eu não me engano. E vai ser aquela coisa, tem aquelas 2 horas de prática, né? Então ali já vai dar pra ter uma ideia de como a temperatura vai mudando. Vou pegar aqui tá 20 e poucos a temperatura. Vou deixar assim, não vou mexer mais nada. Então, a primeira coisa que eu tenho que fazer aqui é ligar as luzes. Rain light acho que não precisa, não influencia muito. Rain light é aqueles dois faróis embaixo ali, né, perto do para-choque. Acho que não precisa. De resto é isso, porque aqui eu tenho, né, eu posso botar a luz alta, mas também acho que não é necessário, não é tão lá, não faz tanta diferença assim. Volto aqui. E já dá pra ver, né, que, como eu disse antes, me repetindo, o mais difícil à noite é ver o que tá à tua volta. Não é nem temperatura, não é nem dirigir o carro necessariamente. Cara, isso com pista seca, se for à noite e chuva, aí sim, vai ficar um pouco mais difícil. Mas tempo seco, como vai ser o caso, só o que muda é a visibilidade mesmo. Porque a temperatura, claro, vai estar um pouco mais frio, né? Vai baixar a temperatura, a tendência, conforme a hora avança. Não acho que vai fazer tanta mudança assim durante a corrida, porque são 40 minutos, não é lá tudo isso. Mas em termos de aderência, assim, como tu consegue manobrar o carro durante a corrida, né, dirigir, não muda muito. O problema dessa vez vai ser quem tiver a volta, né? O cara vai ter que prestar atenção em quem tiver a volta dele. Porque como vai ser difícil de ver as coisas, automaticamente vai ser mais perigoso, né? Entrar numa curva com 2 carros, por exemplo, tentar fazer uma ultrapassagem num lugar onde, né, fica mais difícil. Então, essa vai ser a questão de hoje. A melhor volta que eu consegui fazer foi 1,46, se eu não me engano. Eu não pratiquei muito essa semana. Eu estive fazendo outras coisas aí, jogando outros jogos, vendo anime, vendo, sei lá eu. E aí acabei não correndo muito aqui durante a semana. Mas eu fiz uma prática aqui com o pessoal. E pelo que eu tava vendo, vai ser a mesma história. A minha média, assim, de ficar no meio do grupo. Tava ali no 13º, 14º, ali flutuando naquelas posições ali. O meu melhor volta foi tipo 1,46 e sei lá eu quanto, né? Tipo 1,46,5, foi assim. Engraçado é que o nome dessa... Não que eu entendo, claro, eu posso estar errado. Mas o nome da pista não é Imola, né? Não é circuito de Imola. Imola é a cidade onde ela fica situada, na Itália. Posso estar enganado, mas eu acho que é o caso, eu acho que é a cidade. Mas o nome da pista mesmo é Autódromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari. Eu acho que foi, obviamente, em homenagem ao criador da Ferrari, né? Depois o irmão dele, foi assim. Dino, eu não sei quem é o... Depois eu sei que Enzo é o Ferrari, é quem fez a marca. Dino talvez seja irmão, filho, sei lá eu. Não me aprofundei tanto na história da Ferrari assim, até porque não sou muito fã da marca. Minha preferida mesmo é a Lamborghini. 52. De atualização vai ser mais uma semana sem SRBD. Como eu disse, vai demorar no mínimo, acho que até janeiro para vir. Agora a situação lá no site da loja, a página do pedido, mudou para em produção. Não sei exatamente o que quer dizer isso. Então é aquela coisa, só para o início do ano. Cara, não falta muito, né? Mas considerando que eu fiz a compra em agosto, é um tempo considerável. Vou sair da pista. Aquela última curva para a direita ali, eu ainda não me acertei o ponto exato onde frear. Logo depois que tu faz a curva, a segunda curva para chegar na esquerda. Mas não consegui achar o ponto ideal mesmo. Então às vezes eu acabo me excedendo ali um pouco. Fazendo um asterisco aqui, o playthrough de Doom está terminando, né? Eu já nos últimos episódios, né? Os últimos 3. O 11º vai sair em seguidinho. E é isso aí, tá chegando no fim. Vai ter mais uns extras depois. Mas vai ser mais um capítulo encerrado, digamos, do canal. E aí depois eu não sei se direto quando eu encerrar com o Doom mesmo, eu vou entrar no Doom Eternal, que é a sequência, né? Ou se eu vou fazer alguma outra coisa, alguns one-offs, né? Alguns avulsos, assim, talvez. Alguns jogos. Aí eu vou ver, mas eu quero jogar o Doom Eternal no canal, pela primeira vez, daí. Pra continuar na sequência vai 48. Enfim, vamos ver se... Aqui, que saco, o Discord mesmo, o pessoal já tá falando, só que por algum motivo ele tá usando o alto-falante, até nem sei se tá pegando o microfone, depois eu vou ver. Sumiu ali porque... Bom, agora apareceu de novo. É estranho, tá ali como output device, que é pra onde ele tem que a saída do som, tá como padrão, e o padrão é o meu fone no momento.
Clean enough. You're never gonna get it perfect every time.
Não sei, às vezes ele muda por algum motivo.
And then if you're chasing somebody and you're right behind them going to chicane, like definitely let off early and try to get a good exit. Don't try to be right on their bumper throughout the whole thing.
Tem que ver se eu falei em cima desses caras ou não, enfim. Tem que ver se depois da gravação tá eles falando e eu falando aqui, porque eu não tava...
What a beautiful lap, so instructional.
Said nobody.
It just did.
I don't know how to respond to positive reinforcement. This is foreign to me.
Yeah, you're just super modest, that's all.
It's called emotional sandbagging, but it's the same thing.
The issue with push to talk is that when you want to laugh at a joke, you don't want to just push it to laugh, but also if no one does it, it just sounds like it's a bad joke. I don't know if anyone agrees with that.
Oh, I have had plenty of bad jokes. I understand that completely.
T2 CVS. Não. CVS. Não abriu ainda. Não sei, às vezes eu não tô com a página do simracing.gp.
So I was reading that comment on the general that the next season will be a lot more informal, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Server's up, by the way.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, your server should be up now.
Mm-hmm. Apareceu aqui.
I don't know how it's gonna look, but I guess wait and see is the best course at the moment.
Also, I'm wondering how the car's gonna feel with the heat, because I've only driven at the 8-degree
30
house of practice.
They'll feel pretty good, to be honest. I mean, you'll have to adjust your tire temperatures, obviously, but they'll feel a little bit better when they're cold, and they'll heat up about a lap quicker than 8 degrees. So, yeah.
Eles estão falando de 8 graus que tava na
But
prática.
it also means that they'll slide a little bit more if you start scrubbing them and get aero wash. It'll be more pronounced.
Então, de 8 para 29, tenho 21 graus de diferença. Quer dizer que eu tenho que baixar 2.1 disso aqui. Então isso aqui vem para 25.5. 25.6, na verdade, 7. Ou melhor, eu já... Se bem que por agora... tá 27. Né? Então, 25.6... 25... 26... Não. 2.1... 26. E tá 27.9, então 25.8. Isso aqui eu tô compensando pelo aumento na temperatura da pista, para que os pneus se mantenham naquele mesmo nível, né, que eu tinha avaliado antes para 8 graus. Então, para cada grau de diferença, tu ajusta um clique, ou 0.1 PSI aqui nas pressões. Se a diferença for para mais, tu ajusta para menos, porque aí o pneu esquenta mais rápido, né? A temperatura ajuda ele a esquentar mais rápido e chegar no ideal. E se tiver para menos, tu ajusta para mais. Né? O que me complica às vezes é que tu tem que ir além do ideal. Aqui, por exemplo, o ideal para esses pneus aqui é 27.5, né? Mais ou menos, de 27.5 a 28. E
Gotcha.
eu tenho ido ali.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Eu tenho ido ali pros 27.7.
An oldie but a goodie.
Deixa eu ajustar aqui para 29. E aí carregar esse. Então já vamos ver como é que tá o pessoal aí. Qual que é o nível. Enquanto eu não vou trocar a câmera, deixar aquela ligada. Vocês vejam meu lindo rosto. E depois eu ajusto para mostrar o volante. É estranho, né? Porque agora são 8 da noite e tem sol ainda. Por aqui mesmo no horário de verão não acontece isso. Não, achei que quando tinha horário de verão o sol ia até as 9, mais ou menos. Não lembro. Sinceramente, eu já me esqueci. Faz um tempo que não tem horário de verão. Não tô lembrando, mas aqui geralmente 7, 8 é da escuro. E na Itália, pelo jeito, ainda tem sol.
Is there a point to practicing in 29-degree light when we're racing in 6-degree dark?
You're not racing in 6-degree dark, are you? Should be warmer than that.
I think it will be dark, but it will be like 26 or so.
Oh, is it? Last couple of times it was cold, so cold that there was dew on the road.
Oh, that's
Are you talking about the house of practice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not set up the same way as the race, though.
The only reason you would want to practice like that is to find out what the track looks like.
Tá falando que durante o servidor de prática a gente usa na House of Practice, estava em 8 graus, não, eu estava na temperatura, 8 graus a média de temperatura, e agora a gente está aqui perto dos 30, né? Eu estava perguntando se, por quê, né? Qual é a moral de praticar?
Ambient temperature 30, so that's correct. And weather randomness 1 means that it's not random at all?
Ele estava achando que as condições da House
That
of
I'm not
Practice
sure how to read.
iam
Point if it's one, it's like very slightly random.
Refletir a corrida mesmo, não é o caso. A House of Practice não é configurada para ser igual a corrida, se você ter uma ideia. Né? Aqui, como eu disse ali antes, né, o máximo que você vai fazer é ajustar as pressões dos pneus, porque como o tempo vai ser limpo, não vai estar chovendo, então não vai mudar muito a dirigibilidade do carro. Se você alcançar aquele pessoal ali na frente. A coisa que eu tenho que fazer agora é calcular combustível, como eu fiz da outra vez. Que eu ainda não pensei isso durante a minha prática solo.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, Lawrence.
Hello.
Hey, Larry.
Hello.
There's Mr. Matei Borden. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Did you get into the server?
Not yet. I need to pick the right car.
All the little details, right?
Yeah.
Somebody was asking earlier about practicing in the different temperatures.
Yeah, that was me.
The reason you would want to try and do that is so that you become accustomed to being able to work with changing conditions. Devin's trying to make you think.
Screwed now.
Actually, it's also so that you learn how to use the brake ducts for the tire temperatures and for the brakes in conjunction. Because obviously at 9 degrees you have to slam the brake duct shut. And with 29 degrees and hot brakes, you have a tendency to have to balance the tire temperatures, tire pressures, and the brake temperatures.
Vou dar uma olhada nesse repórter dos frutos de fevereiro. Como é que eu botei naquele prática em 8 graus. Entrar pro kit é bem aqui. É difícil. Tem que, quando muda ali o asfalto, já freia. E aí tem que reduzir pra primeira e menos de 50. Então... Deixa eu ver como é que tá aqui aquele esquema que ele... Brake Ducts 3. Isso aqui acho que eu comentei da outra vez, né? Se tu diminuir, os freios mantêm a temperatura por mais tempo, aquela mesma. Se tu aumentar, eles esfriam mais rápido. Então... Não sei de noite ali como é que vai estar. Isso aqui não me pareceu muito ruim, porque os freios estavam verdes, então acho que eles estavam na temperatura ideal. Então eu vou manter assim. De resto, não vou me aventurar demais. 3.45 por volta. Vamos dar mais umas voltas, ver se esse cálculo muda. Tentar sair com aquele grupo ali. Eles vão me passar antes. Grupo, né? Um grupo, só tinha 2. Achei que tinha mais gente. Mas o primeiro tá ali, ó. O primeiro colocado. No momento, né? Na prática. É.
Roger.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You're clear to get back on there, Matej.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Na folha, deve ser essa bandeira amarela que o cara chamou aí.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Did I tap you? Sorry. Gordon?
Nossa. O cara meio que me distraiu também. Pista. Dá uma coisa errada, dá tudo errado.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Erra 1 milímetro a entrada, essa é só.
Welcome, mate. This has been your personal best. Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag. Be careful there. Well done, mate. First one fastest lap.
deu pra ver qual é o consumo. Eu não consegui alcançar o Tucker, né? Mas...
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car up ahead.
Ali adiante. Bom, passei o Tucker, mas ele pegou no pit. Tá com a luz acesa.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Não, ele tá ali ainda, pô.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Eu deveria tirar um... Isso é a mesma coisa. Faz muita diferença ligar a luz agora. Acho que vou ter que aumentar um pouco mais as pressões dos pneus. A gente deu derradeiro.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Se eu começo com combustível suficiente para a corrida toda, e aí eu só troco os pneus na hora do pit stop. Acho que eu vou experimentar isso hoje.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
É isso que ele falou no chat ali. Ele se desculpando na tua borda. Como que eu passei ali agora há pouco? Sobre. Eu tava esperando frear naquela hora ali. Isso é uma coisa que a gente tem que praticar também nesse tempo aqui. Foi exatamente o que aconteceu comigo com o Ron na corrida passada. Porque eu sabia que ele estava freando mais cedo naquela curva. Durante a prática ele mesmo falou. E na corrida não me ocorreu. Na hora eu meio que freiei muito tarde ali, aí o cérebro meio que fecha naquela situação, sabe? Só o que eu posso fazer é continuar o meu caminho aqui. Entendeu? Aí depois na análise da corrida a gente comentou que eu poderia ter puxado para a direita, né? Ter largado aquele movimento que eu estava fazendo antes de chegar naquele ponto e ter simplesmente passado por fora. Giuseppe Vaccaro. Algo me diz que ele é italiano. Só um pouquinho. Aqui, ó. Em 21.
Hello.
Não sei quem
Hey.
falou.
Cheers.
7.7, 7.7. Então, combustível 3.32. Eu tenho calculado na média, em média essas corridas só tem dado para a corrida toda. Eu tenho ficado na média dos 80 litros de combustível, sabe? Então, tira aqui. Não, joga a calculadora, cadê? Dividido por minhas timetables aqui. Em média, 48, 47, 46 a mais rápida, uns 50 ali as mais lentas. Então vamos botar uns 50, dá 110. Isso me dá 21 voltas mais ou menos. Vezes 3.32.54 igual a 72 72,5859054. Ou seja, 80 eu acho que dá, né? A corrida inteira. Os 80 livres. Eu tenho uma margem também, né? Eu não preciso botar combustível no pit stop. As pressões dos pneus eu vou usar essas nisso. A princípio, né? Depois se eu mudar, eu tô com 29 ali, a minha referência. E tá essa, se mudar daí eu vou ajustar. Dá pra lavar na máquina essa luta aqui. Não lembro de ter visto. Tá. Acho que tá em ordem. Sai com o grupo dessa vez. Dois aí na frente. Vincent Stout, Greg Perugini, sabe como é que se pronuncia? Ali na comunidade do Resultado, que eu não entendi muito bem o que significa exatamente. Temos o fundador da comunidade, o Mike Smith, e ele tem um canal no YouTube também, depois que eu fui descobrir, que é o simracing.gp. Ele anunciou que o pessoal que organiza as corridas, né, as ligas, parece que conflito com coisa pessoal dos caras, né? Eles estavam tendo muito tempo pra comunidade ou pra vida pessoal, enfim, tava dando algum problema lá que eu tenho comigo. E disse que a partir de terminar agora em dezembro, as ligas que estão ativas e os rookies aqui, os novatos, é uma delas. Parece que as coisas vão entrar em ato, mas não definitivo. É só que volte em 2022. Só que ele também mencionou que as coisas vão ser mais informais. A gente não entende o que ele quer dizer com isso.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Vai mudar, eu não pretendo sair da comunidade que tão cedo. Enquanto eu tô conseguindo participar das corridas, com um horário bacana aqui de noite. E é uma comunidade legal também. O que vai mudar, né? Ano que vem daí. flag.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ela saiu mais lá adiante. Depois a Chico veio. Ele devia ter voltado. Ele já pratica como fazer o rejoin, voltar pra pista. Vou ter que... Acho que nem tá... Eu tava vendo os pneus ali. Eles estão ficando meio amarelados, meio... passando de verde para amarelo. Quer dizer que eles estão esquentando, né? Mais do que deviam.
Is anyone else not getting any tire wear data?
Não, tá normal aqui.
Haven't looked yet.
Like mine just show like 3.0, like almost like as if I hadn't driven him.
Is that for all tires?
Yeah.
Did you go back and look and see it in an older set?
Vou experimentar aqui.
Yeah, because when you go to the
Inevitavelmente eu vou ter que
screen, it
experimentar.
changes to a new set.
Então... Aqui também tá...
Yeah, none of the tires have any wear, and I mean I've done like 20 something laps.
Well, aren't you just lucky?
Hopefully, like this is how the race is gonna feel.
Smooth driving.
No, I think it's more of an issue though.
29. Vou ter que me ajustar aqui de novo nas pressões e salvar com o novo nome. Eu acho que meio que deu uma estabilizada em 28 ali. Então vamos lá, vou fazer mais voltas. Vou testar, talvez seja porque o carro está meio pesado, porque eu dobro de combustível de antes. Talvez isso tenha dado uma mudada.
Greg, your push to talk button is stuck. My first set shows where.
It's gotta be on my end then.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
How many sets have you tried?
I keep on choosing the first one only, and when I come back, it doesn't show me anywhere.
Got them Superman tires on.
Or a display that doesn't work. Off-roading there, Jack?
1h15 aí. É o suficiente pra ajustar as pressões das câmeras.
Hey man, that was my mistake.
It's okay.
Yellow flag em sector 1.
Eu tô com a impressão de que tem menos gente hoje. Em relação à semana passada. Eu vi vários deles sempre. Não vou poder participar hoje.
Don't forget, everybody, we do have a pit tonight, so you might want to practice your pit stops while we got time.
Por variados motivos. Mas era, sei lá, uns 5. Eu tenho a impressão de que metade do log tava em Silverstone, por algum motivo.
Slow car ahead.
Espero não bater em tiro dessa vez, né?
Yeah, I just hopped into the pit. My tires are showing wear as well.
Thank you.
Oh, for sure.
I'm guessing everybody else is keeping a goddamn secret.
Yeah, I've got where. Just wondering whether does that update have anything to do with it? That update happened last night, yesterday, would it? We're on 1.8.7, I think now.
That is what it shows, sir. Yes.
My tires are showing where.
Yeah, mine do too.
Tonight's 40 minutes, right?
Yep. Tonight's Thursday night, yes.
Can a brother have a hard time without getting one?
Oh, yes. Every day.
Right?
If you're in the pits and you're on the screen with the map, the times are on the upper right.
This is very true.
This is also very true. Thanks for that.
Falei que eu não gosto dessa cor.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, watch out.
ser.
Mic check.
G. Gray is in the house.
Greetings and salutations, all.
What's up, sir?
Cost of living, blood pressure.
So normal everyday life.
Yep, just the way we like it.
Yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag, be careful.
How you doing, Larry?
Lots of busy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Consegui.
Sergio, you were so close I could smell the Italian in your paint.
Oh, we didn't touch?
No, there was no touch. It just got really goddamn close. I did see you coming, so I expected it. Hey Nielsen, I hope that doesn't become a habit.
Yeah, I don't like spitting them out either.
No, I meant the fact that I came around the corner and I was facing you.
That's true too. That's not so good.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Um dia eu vou aprender a fazer essa prova. Hoje não é esse dia. Ou talvez até seja, mas eu acho que não. Depois eu desaprendo as coisas.
By the way, heads up, gentlemen. Last night when I was practicing, I found that my steering wheel was coming loose. Check those bolts every once in a while, boys.
Great advice.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Dá pra ser. Eles estão pulando direto pro box quando eles rodam, tem que voltar pra pista. Pelo menos ir até o pit, pra já sair de prática também.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Nada. Queria acender a luz. Ué? Isso aqui não é o botão pra ligar o pitch. Ah, eu tô... Tá, ok. Tava no menu ali. Tava controlando o menu ao invés de... Entendi. Tá, então tem que aumentar aqui. 6. Aumenta mais um. Aumenta 2. Esse aqui tá bom.
Hey, Borden.
Yeah.
That crash you showed, does that has that happened recently, or was that or when did that happen?
Last 2 times I was in the pits and in the pause menu.
Unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you, but as long as you can get back in, and I know you're here because I can see your name in the list. What I was going to say is, as long as it, keep an eye on it. Basically, is the game giving you any problems other than just that one, those last 2 glitches like that?
Just I think this last 2 times, as far I remember.
Vamos ver a volta mais rápida do... Porque 44, eu tô ficando nos 45, a minha mais rápida, né? Vamos ver aqui... Ah, não entrou ainda nesse ponto. Tá. Deixa eu botar Nielsen... Reverse não.
Oh, and it happened just now. Again.
Just while you're sitting in the pits and did you go to the pause menu?
Yeah.
Because you're still showing in the server.
Yeah, but my game is frozen.
Yeah, it's probably frozen. Yeah. Try verifying the files in Steam. I would say close the game down, go to Steam, and then go into settings, and then let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
I think it's when you right-click on the game in Steam and go to Manage.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you would have to highlight a set of course in Competizione, right-click it like they said, go to Manage, and then down a little bit it says Browse Local Files. You want to click on that, and that brings up another window. And then you can... Oh, come on. It's probably because it's still running. You're going to have the game not running to do this, I believe.
Yeah, I'm there in my files.
And then it should say verify files. It may not. I can't pull it up because my game's running. Maybe. Hang on. That was wrong.
Is that a command in properties?
Hang on a second. Oh, yeah, properties. I'm sorry. Yeah, go to
Yeah,
properties,
Local files.
local files, and then
Okay.
verify integrity. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had that wrong.
Vai demorar isso aí, talvez. Dependendo se tiver algum problema
Should
mesmo.
only take a couple minutes.
It's processing.
All right, guys, we got 47 minutes left in practice here. We are going to be in very much darkness tonight. We are early on a Friday, 8 p.m., and it is this type of light. Qualifying will be 1 hour later. It will be slightly darker. And then 10 p.m., oh my God, put your eyes over your hands. You can't see nothing. Let's make sure that we've got our headlights on. If you don't already have them on, and if they're set to automatic in the game, they should come on as you start to exit the pits. I don't know exactly where the temperatures are going, but probably down. And we're going to have to be careful because remember, with the new tire model, it does take a little while for the tires to get up to temperature and pressure. So brake ducts can be your friend as far as the cooler temperatures, trying to maintain pressure. Under qualifying conditions, this is a fairly short track compared to others. And right now we have 31 people in the server. So let's spread it out just a little bit. Give each other some room. You guys are running pretty close here in certain sections of the track, which is fine. But remember, when it comes to qualifying, there is no passing during hot laps.
Larry, are you doing a roll call at 20 minutes, Joe?
I can do it now if you guys want, but there's a lot of people on track, so I don't want to try and bother too many people.
Yeah, so I gotta step away for a little bit.
I'll be good, man. You're 3/4 way down the list, so you'll be all right.
So like around 20 minutes, 25 minutes?
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Nielsen and Sanchez going back and forth. Look at that. 0.98 different.
Some fun stuff.
Zodi up there in 5th place. Nice run, sir. Of course, Greg still got his buttons stuck, and I can see his name all lit up. Probably nowhere near his fucking keyboard. And for all of you out there, I'm looking at the lap times, and you guys are absolutely right on top of each other. This is ridiculous. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the 45s. Another 8 in the 46s. A couple of 47s, some more 48s, and some 50s, but still. Mid-pack, you guys are going to have to be really careful when it comes to racing down into turn 1.
Acelerar mais cedo ali, tô deixando pra acelerar muito tarde.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Acelerar que eu digo 100%.
Step so far.
Mr. Abrams down there putting the hammer down. That was a nice set of section there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Deixa pra desacelerar pouquinho mais tarde.
And there's your late braking.
Thanks, Larry.
You only missed it by about a half a car, man. That's why I was saying it. You missed it by that much.
Commentator's curse.
Very true. Unfortunately, it happened last night. Big time. John Henry, nice set of using both brake pedal and the gas together, sir.
Slow car ahead.
You're in a pit stop, is it right that like a couple seconds before you drop, you're supposed to hold the starter, and then so when you drop,
you can.
Because mine, like, I hold it down, but it doesn't do anything. Like, I have to release it and then press it again once I drop.
You can start to press about 2 seconds before it hits the ground.
Okay.
You have to make sure that your ignition's
turned on.
No, I don't have auto start turned on.
Yeah, just bring the car into the pits and shut the ignition off and coast in like you normally would. After the car stops, flick the ignition switch back on. Or if you're doing the push and hold like we discussed the other night, you're going to have to start to push and hold just before the car drops. I don't think they can actually start the car until the tires hit the ground, so I would say time it right as the car bounces off the ground. Don't forget, guys, we do still have 37 minutes, so do your pit stops, check and make sure where you are in the pit. And also make sure that you get your tire pressures for your next set of tires if you're going to change them. Nothing like running the wrong pressures on a cold night.
If we're going to change them?
I'll have to look on the website to see if it's mandatory or not. I don't remember.
I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Tires mandatory, fuel optional.
Well, see, that's why I have to go back and read, because I didn't.
Coming from you, that's big.
Hey, I admitted it. Refueling is allowed. Tires are mandatory, yes. That's even more of a reason to make sure that you have your proper pressures. Oh, and also, when you come into the pits, make sure that you check change tires, because we have found that it's not checked unless you manually do it on your MFD.
I screwed that up last time and went from 10th to 26th.
That was me in Donington too.
Actually, I think you could do it. I'm not even sure, but check on your outlap while we're doing the pace lap. See if you can pull it up and click it then.
Yeah, you can do it then.
There's a slow car ahead.
This AMG feels quicker than the Evo.
Depends on how you drive it, I guess.
I guess. I don't nearly have enough time to really be able to figure it out, but it just feels, I don't know what it is. I think it turns in better.
Remember, on the Mercedes, you do have the front splitter to work with, too.
Yeah. I've stayed away from the aero in this car, and that's been my best luck, so I'm going to kind of stick to that. But boy, do the cars feel good when tires are optimal, huh?
Yeah, when they start warming up, you really can start to feel the difference in the car.
Well done, mate. Your fastest step so far.
Who's doing burnouts on the Mercedes in the pits lane?
Austin.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Mr. M. Nielsen in the pits doing the Southern style tire warming.
conhecer as vozes aí. Ele falou lá, muito agressivo. Será que foi ele ali?
You guys might want to also check and see if you have your replays started. And your time is an hour and 15 minutes. Coming up on the last 30 minutes, guys. You got any questions or anything going on out there? Or just a lot of laps going down?
Which one is the brake pedal?
It's the skinny one on the right.
All the way to the left with a 3-pedal set, right?
You laugh. The very first time that I raced on a league, I was very, very nervous. Coming down to T1 in Nürburgring, I slammed my clutch pedal instead of my brake, and I took out 7 cars in front of me.
Oh no, there's a whoopsie, huh?
I just sweat, so much sweat.
That was the beginning of the end.
That's how I started racing.
Nice.
Larry, what time are you going to want us in for briefing?
All I have to have you do is to answer to roll call to make sure you're all listening. We got about 9 minutes or so left.
Copy that. I'll be right back.
Where was running that Alpha Tauri, oh wait, Alfa Romeo livery. Very nice.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, it was really quiet.
Oh, somebody's running an Alfa Romeo livery. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Estranho, nunca vi nenhuma capa, digamos, pintura, né, estilo de carro que é a Alfa Romeo. Só sempre tá assistindo alguém, né, YouTube, Twitch, sei lá.
Hey Vincent, have you flipped a coin yet to see who's going to answer tonight?
Mercedes balança tanto quando tá o limitador ligado. Tá com pressa? Ah, tá, não era ele.
Sorry, verdade.
Eu achei que era o... Não sei se foi ele que falou. Eu achei que era o cara que tava saindo comigo do pit ali, mas era o outro, né? Ele tava mais rápido.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Mr. House, you're running a 240 on the ping, and you look fairly stable, sir.
Thanks, Derek.
If anybody has been around House and sees him being a little rubber bandy, we need to know up front. I haven't never seen it, so you're pretty stable.
Yeah, last week I just dropped out completely on the formation lap.
Yeah, I watched that. You were right in front of me when it happened. I was like, where's he going? Oh, he disappeared.
Didn't you send a video of us just all crashing on the last turn or something?
Yeah, for him,
Yeah,
we were
it was pretty
watching
spectacular.
watching your view.
Larry
It
just
was,
flew
like,
off into
fantastic.
there
space.
was like 40 cars in every different direction. I think the funniest one I ever saw was we were at Laguna Seca, and one of the guys that we race with is down in Brazil, and we were coming over the hill out of the first, down the front straightaway into turn one, and he just sailed off into the sky. He went under the bridge and never touched the ground again.
Some say he's still flying.
It is the...
I think he's chasing comets, as a matter of fact.
Larry, are you thinking of the hairpin?
Oh, coming down into turn one at Laguna Seca? Yeah.
Yeah, that's turn 2.
Technically, yes. But he took off in turn one at the crest of the hill.
He got a head start.
Oh, yeah, he was... well, you know how you go under the bridge as you crest the hill? His car crested the hill and never touched again. It just slowly sailed off into the sky. We all sat back and watched the replay afterwards.
Wow.
Easy on the curbs there, Ron.
Yeah, that was a mess.
I mean, you had the right brake point coming down the hill, just you clipped the curb on the exit. You can carry just a bit more speed than that through here. But I know I see what you're doing, yeah. Avoiding the big yellow car.
Mic check.
You are there, sir.
Excellent, thanks.
Larry, can you hear me now?
Got you, sir. You've been lit the entire time you've been in here. Just no sound whatsoever coming out.
Apparently there was a Discord update and it didn't like that.
Ah, maybe that's why I'm showing muted on my list here, but I can still talk to you guys.
I've been trying to answer you every time you brought it up, and I was lighting up in Discord, but you weren't hearing a word I said.
Yeah, I've got the overlay on the left-hand side of my screen so I can see who talks when. And you were white the whole time. I was like, oh, maybe his button's stuck. Whoa! Kears, careful, coming down towards pit lane. Holy smokes. That was almost an eaten Ferrari. Holy smokes.
I know, I was following the Merc too much.
Yeah, guys, remember, when we're coming, that's one thing I wanted to mention, since we're going to be doing roll call shortly. We got 22 minutes, guys. Coming down the front straightaway, the pit lane comes out into the lane, and if there is somebody that is exiting the pits, that is their safe zone. Do not use that part of the track, please.
Hey, Larry.
Yes, sir?
What overlay are you talking about?
It's part of Discord, and it throws it up on the screen while I'm driving.
Just a setting?
I don't remember exactly how I did it, but it works. Actually,
yeah, there's an overlay setting.
Yeah, it's like you can click Alt and the little hashtag in the top left of your keyboard, and it comes up if it's turned on.
Yeah, I'll have to play with that. That sounds cool.
Bottom of the screen says Game Overlay.
Yellow flag is set.
And then you can have the list of people and see who's talking. It's on the list. It's very, very opaque. Means you can't, you can see through it. Oh, and before we get going, we need to say a big achoo to Bobby Pennington. He has the flu.
Achoo.
Yeah, achoo, I guess.
Hey, everybody, did I miss roll call?
Nope. I did ask if you had flipped a coin to see who was going to answer, though.
I was my daughter takes a class at 4 o'clock, and I was just talking to the teacher. She just finished. I was just talking to the teacher.
Clear on the right. Clear on the right.
All right, Fagan, are you here, sir? I see you lighting up. That's good enough for me, man. I know your mic's not in the best shape. Mr. Adam Nielsen?
Yellow flag is active.
All right, Baba G.
Yellow flag, be careful.
He's muted. Brian Dorte.
I'm here.
All right, Mr. Monroe.
Live and well.
Wow, that was
What
close.
was that?
That's somebody that's got a really bad pain problem. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Holy, that scared the shit out
That
of me.
was crazy.
Oh my God. Who?
If you're looking at a black
I think
Mercedes
it's
just
Busto.
flying around, might be me because my thing went to red just now.
Wow.
Wait, Larry, can you hear me now?
Number 9.
Yeah, I didn't know what to
can
do
hear you.
there.
Might have been me. Espero que não tenha problema durante a corrida, porque...
That was wicked. I was riding along with somebody. I have no idea who it was, and all of a sudden that white car just
It's
like
right in front of
zing.
me.
That scared the shit out of me. Holy smokes!
And you weren't even driving.
Exactly. I was halfway paying attention. I got half of my screen covered with Discord. Wow. All right, let's go back and try this again. Let's see. Demetrius, you here?
More or less.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, sir. Mr. Berger, you are here, sir. Welcome back, sir. Where you been?
Thank you.
Engraçado.
Working. That's been my life. Work, sleep, bathing. Work, sleep, bathing. That's it. I get some food once in a while.
All right, Mr. G. Gray, it was good to have you back, sir. How you been? Maybe he's there. Maybe he's not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Mr. House, are you back, sir?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. Mr. George Johnson?
Copy.
Okay, I was going to say I can see it blinking, but Giuseppe, are you here, sir? I saw the blink.
I was muted. I am here.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Mr. Greg, are you here still?
I am.
All right. Henry, Mr. Jaget.
Yeah, I am here.
Ilpo's in the house. Nice to have you with us, sir. Jack,
Yeah, just watching.
Yeah, Jack Ruskell, you here, sir?
Yep.
Jacob Marquis.
Yes, sir.
Stork, are you here, sir?
I am here.
John Henry.
Yep.
Joseph Abram.
Yep.
Kyle Tucker.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Busto, was that you with the problem of the ping? I have no idea what that was. I was just curious. I see you blinking. Are you with us?
Yeah.
Okie doke. Let's see. Borden, are you here, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Did you get your game squared away? Is it working good or not?
It seems like it's working now, yeah.
Okay, that'll work. Michael Sika. That almost sounds like a dance. Michael Sika, Michael Sika. I see you light up, man. Mitchell Dolan.
Hello, sir.
Mr. MJ Nielsen. You and your brothers are here?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. Mr. Kears.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ron Tanamura.
Yep.
Sergio.
Yep.
Shankar, I see you hanging out with us, sir.
Yep, I'm here.
Mr. Smalley.
I'm here.
Reese, are you with us?
Here.
Tom Snyder.
Yes, sir.
I always want to say with the 5 o'clock news, but that shows how old I am.
Yeah, wow. And those of us that get that.
Vince might get that. Are you with us, sir? Mr. Stout?
Yeah.
No, there we go. We got the little one on the screen. Mr. Kaufman, are you here, sir? I see you're muted. That was by me by accident.
Yeah, William Kaufman typed in chat.
Yeah, I figured he would.
He was there. Yeah.
I think I had him muted because there was a bunch of background noise, but that's cool. Zach Skiles, are you here, sir?
Yep.
Zodi, are you still running?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I wasn't ignoring you, Larry, but I had a hardware mute. Sorry. I'm here.
This is a smaller track, like I said before. It's fairly complex. Please, let's make some room for each other. As far as qualifying goes, as far as you guys' lap times, I am super impressed at how close you all are. This is kind of silly that we're trying to cram this many cars into one spot like that. We do need to pay attention. We need to anticipate the braking zones of people ahead. We did do a bit of a talk a little while back about possibly getting a good start during the rolling starts. Just remember, lap 1, turn 1 is not the best place to try and take an overtake. Do yourselves a favor, be a little bit patient. Even if you do get a great start, try not to go 3 wide if you absolutely have to. I mean, remember, this is a very bumpy track, especially down the front straightaway. And if we start getting all smashed up into 3 wide and that sort of thing into turn 1, it will be a fuck fest. So let's just take our time, stretch it out. We've got 40 minutes. Enjoy the time that you're racing next to each other. Stay close. Just don't kill each other. Davin, are you with us, sir? I thought I seen his name in the chat, or at least in the... let's see. He's in the server. He may not be racing tonight. I don't know. But anyway, We will be doing it after race debrief. When you guys get done, let's make sure that we don't start hooping and hollering on the chat or on the voice until everybody is finished. Just remember, you're not the only ones on track. Just be a little courteous and let everybody concentrate until the last minute. I can imagine that we're going to have some pretty good battles here tonight, guys. So make sure you give each other room. And remember, the blue flag rule is that the guy who's being passed does not have to give up the position, but you can help it by lifting off the throttle and letting people by. Stay in the driver's lane so that the faster cars have to go around you. It should be pretty obvious, guys. Let's pay attention to see who's around you. Let's have a good race tonight.
There's a slow car ahead.
Roger that.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Thank you.
We're getting close to qualifying, so if you have adjusted your setups, please save them now. Check your fuel loads. Check your tire pressures.
Sorry about that, Tucker.
No problem.
Say again?
No worries, man. Oh, I just had rear-ended Tucker. He was.
Oh, that's all right. He's not paying attention. Neither one of you are.
I didn't really enjoy it either.
Let's see. Remember, we will be switching to another day. We are on Friday night at 8 p.m. We will be qualifying slightly darker than it is now, or about the same darkness. Saturday night race will be at 10 p.m. Temperatures are possibly going to be slightly cooler. Please pay attention to that for your pressures.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
And just as a heads up for those of you who don't want to try worrying about the Mercedes fuel, I was told it's about 75 liters or so.
What are people saying for a lap in the Ferrari?
Probably close to the same thing.
Yeah, mine says 2.6 per lap. That just seems low.
Mine's showing 2.5.
That's helpful. Thanks.
Yeah, that depends on pace, lap time, the fuel load that you were carrying when you did those laps, blah, 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 blah.
Are those Ferraris hybrids?
No, they sip wine.
Hybrids aren't allowed in GT.
We've got light damage at the rear.
Maybe that was a joke and I just ruined it. I'm sure it was.
No, they, but
You made the joke better.
The BOP later, recently out of 1.8 actually gave the some of the cars better fuel mileage.
É, mas é meio sacanagem.
We're taking the full practice before we switch over to qualifying, correct? So we got another 7.5 minutes?
Correct, sir. Qualifying in 7 minutes and 43 seconds now. I would never short you guys time.
Ai, Para, não dá pra soltar ali.
Yeah, we're not talking about booze.
Não dá pra soltar ali o acelerador.
A little watered down on the side there, Burger.
Não só soltar.
What's that?
Soltar e frear.
I said a little watered down on the side.
Right?
Now that was a wonderful sound. Whoever just went by the pits, 2 cars back to back. My headphones love you.
Actually, 3 Mercedes chase each other.
Yeah, I think it was Skiles and Monroe that went by.
Kira's as well. 3 of us. The Heavenly V8 Symphony.
Larry, did you just say 75 liters for the Mercedes?
Yes, sir. That's what crew chief called out for me, about 75, 76, and that's when I did a lap of 145.2.
Yeah, I'm getting 80.
Man, that thing's hungry.
Holy shit. My fuel calculator on the Ferrari is showing 62 liters.
Wow, that's not bad at all. The fuel calculator
That's what I'm running, 62.
I tend to run it a little fuller than I need just to be safe. And in the Ferrari, I use 74 for the 40 minutes with the formation lap as well.
I'm curious as to know who comes up with what near the end.
I usually end up with 4 or 5 laps of spare.
I don't usually end up with that much. I usually end up with maybe 4 or 5 liters to spare. But I hope we'll see if I run out of gas tonight.
Higher consumption in the cold?
Can be, yep. Because you're producing more horsepower, the car's going to pump it in.
Yeah, air is more dense.
So are a lot of people.
That's a whole entire different conversation.
Ouch.
Applicable, though.
Yes, very much so.
Did you say there was a way to automate having the tire change pre-selected?
Yes, when we're doing our outlap, pull up the pit stop MFD, and you have to click the check box for tires.
On the outlap, okay?
Yeah, I would check it just to make sure, because we are decently going slow, and that's one of those things where you could see it and not have to worry about it. Other quick thing, guys, to remember, when we're doing the outlap, we will be doing it and the cars are ghosted. Please don't drive through anybody else. It makes it very difficult sometimes to figure out who's where if you don't pay attention to whose car you're behind. So just pay attention to that type of thing. And I think it's kind of silly that they do it. I think they should be solid cars the whole time.
So what do you do if the people in front of you don't keep up with the green box?
Stay close to the car in front of you. The green box is about half-ass retarded anyway. I mean, yes, it's fairly accurate, but depending on the pace of the person that's in first place, that's kind of dictates what the green bar does for you, depending on where you are.
Hello. Yeah, I'm talking about when you're following the guy in front of you and you get a message that you're going to be teleported.
Then stay in the green box, unless you want to get thrown into the pits.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to go through them or around them.
No, I was just saying, for the most part, try to stay in line, is what I meant.
Yeah.
A lot of people do drive through you, and then they'll slow down and they speed up, and they slow down and they speed up, and it's just not the best.
Yeah, because when that message pops up, you usually get about 15 seconds before they teleport you. So
You get
just
30.
like once the message pops up, then just migrate back to the green.
You get 30.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. D. How are you, sir?
Tired. Very. But I made it here just in time.
All right, we got 2
Larry's
minutes left,
glad to
guys.
hear
I am always for the Davin.
Yeah.
By the way, he has T-shirts for sale. You know that, right?
Oh, shut up.
Davin has
Get you a Christmas gift and then you want t-shirts for sale. Buy you a Christmas gift.
Wait, you have a merch store?
Wait. Wait a minute. We'll talk about this after. I just had to throw it out there so everybody heard it.
Last time I buy you a Christmas gift, damn.
Dude, you can make so much money off that fucking shirt, I'm telling you.
Do you know how many shirts I've made in my life where people say that and then I just end up with a bunch of shirts?
Oh, dude, come on. Anyway, it's 1 minute and 20 left. Let's go. Go back to racing.
Is it really a gift, though, if it's something with your name on it?
No. You should see this. It's
especially a gift because it has your name on it?
Yes, it's especially a gift.
So that makes it even more special.
Well,
exactly.
Well,
Let's put it this way. He has one with a picture of himself in his go-kart with the meanest fucking look on his face under his helmet while he's racing. So tell me that's not a great shirt.
He was happy. I don't know why I made Larry so happy, but I was happy to print it and confuse the printers when they asked for it. So it was perfect.
So it was a win-win all around.
Yeah. Mr. Sherman, are you sure you want to print this? Yes. Why? Don't worry about why. Just print it.
They were like, "Are you sure you want to print this?"
Yeah, and I was like, "Don't worry about why. Just here's some money. Don't worry about it."
Wait, I would
like
blue and on the back, please.
Let's put it this way: when you're looking through the visor, it looks like the word "fuck you" between his eyes.
Yes, that's literally what it is. That's what it is all the time. So, yeah, I don't have a friendly racing fit.
All right, we're flipping over, going to quality, guys. Keep it quiet, keep it clean.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody else.
Damn, Fagan.
I need an
all up
adult.
in our shit.
You get a Family Guy reference right before qualifying. That's perfect.
1:43, meu. Como é que você consegue?
Wishing everybody a 152 except for me.
May your clocks be right twice a day.
Então vamos trocar aqui para trocar de perspectiva. Esperar o começo. Ó, começou.
Green light, go, go, go.
Setup. Ó, dá 27, bem certinho.
Hey guys, I'm still getting that error. My game is keep freezing, unfortunately.
Probably best just sit this one out then, unfortunately, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But please hang around for the debrief afterwards. You can actually watch on the server. You can spectate.
What error are you having?
fastest lap so far?
46,47.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Não tenta ultrapassar, velho, sério, por favor.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate, the fastest lap so far. Slow car ahead.
Tô descendo demais da pista.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Deixa pra depois. Viajei, né, cara? Ligar as luzes. Tô me distraindo.
flag in sector 1. Losing time in sector 1.
Isso.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
O cara desistiu da pila no meio do caminho.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag, be careful.
Vai dar mais uma volta.
Losing time in sector 3.
É.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Ah, droga.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Como eu odeio essa mensagem, né? Não sei se eu consegui abrir o manual. Sim. Sim. Esquece.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Ah, não. Desconcentrei, mano.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
Well, gentlemen, I know one person who's pretty pissed off. I watched that last corner sync.
You just saw a lap or two before that. It was even more heartbreaking.
I know, I saw that one too.
No meio exato do grid.
All right, it's going to take a minute or so for it to flip over. Remember, we do have very close quarters here. Mr. Nielsen, can you come back to the pits, please? It'll help. There you go. Good job.
I was like, I'm sitting in the pits.
No, you were in a pit of sand.
No, that was
Wrong-
me,
wrong
the other Nielsen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was looking at the car, the number 84.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are on a very tight track. Let's try and keep it clean, guys. Remember, check your MFDs while we're going out, just to make sure your tires are ticked. You might be able to do it during the race, but it's kind of difficult because it's dark and your reaction times are not as fast. Like I said, the line for the pit line, if anybody's coming out of the pits, that's their safe zone. Do not use it. Drag your tires because drag your brakes because the tires are going to be cold and we need to make sure that we maintain a decent speed through this lap. So, Mr. Nielsen, could you keep it around 100, please, sir, or a little bit less?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Larry, is there a pit window? I'm sorry, I forgot. I looked.
Yes,
I forgot.
it'll
There is,
pop
right?
up on the
Okay.
screen.
Copy that.
Zero, tire dry. Não preciso mais escolher ali.
All right, good luck, boys. Have fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Same.
Good luck, have fun, everybody.
Pit stops 1, pit window, tire change. Não precisa de...
I'll just say that the pole time would have been a top 10 grid position in silver.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Oppo.
Ah, ali aparece embaixo de Autódromo Enzo Dino Ferrari aqui, né? Sobreposto ali. Bom, é o que eu disse antes, isso aqui é só pra não bater nos outros. Eu não vou trocar a câmera por agora, porque depois eu vou ficar sem tempo. Procurar não bater nos outros que tá tranquilo. Eu tô... Como é a minha média, quer dizer...
Can you no longer select what tire you want for your pit stop?
Thank you, Gerson. That has been removed from the game. It automatically picks the newest or better set of tires. So, if any of you happen to be in a series where you have limited numbers of tires, remember to avoid a set at all costs during practice and qualification, because you will start out on a scrub set of tires. But because we have 50 here in the rookie series, you will start on a fresh set. Bet nobody read that.
I knew that.
Eu notei agora.
So
You mean the amount of tires?
Me too, Davin told me.
I noticed it just now.
Did Davin actually tell you, or did he just tell you to deal with it?
Probably the latter, yeah.
Probably the latter.
It was the latter.
That
So
sounds
here's a
about right.
question, Davin. Why isn't an executable and not an MSI?
Executables are more dangerous, I would think. Right there?
30 seconds coming up. After this, we're done, guys. Keep it clean. Drag your brakes. Make sure you guys have got plenty of space between you. Keep it around 80 or 90 if you can there, Nielsen, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Is that MPH or?
Sure.
Sure.
Stay single file.
Então, era isso. Vamos começar. Ah, o Jake tá na minha frente agora. 4. E... Não. Ah, tá. Ele tá.
Going double file. flight. Go, go, go.
Já tá tenso o negócio.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Sorry.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Tá bem mais escuro do que antes. Né?
Slow car ahead.
Sorry, Jake. Sabia que eu ia ter problema aqui, acho que. Sabia? Agora vamos tentar alcançar ele e passar do jeito certo da área.
Sorry, man.
Slow car ahead.
Ela tá bem mais escuro do que antes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Não sei dizer o que aconteceu. Ele desceu, freio muito tarde ou ele freou muito cedo. Talvez tenha sido eu. Eu dei sorte que ele conseguiu abrir espaço. Eu espero só não ter cortado ela. Ah, não, sei, agora pá, esquece, agora não vou dar a posição pra ele. Cuidado!
Clear on the left.
Meu!
You've got light damage at the rear.
Tu tentou a revanche, né? Fala a verdade.
Slow car ahead.
Acho que ele se afogou e agora... Não sei. Não sei se meu volante tá...
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Não é hoje que eu faço uma corrida sem acidentes. Acidente mesmo, né? Antes eu só meio que toquei no Jake ali. Saiu em diante. Não causei muito problema. Dessa vez.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
O Larry acabou rodando.
Yellow flag
Nossa,
ahead.
tô freando demais aqui, meu. O que houve?
I'm so sorry.
já meio que me conhece. Por favor, velho.
Gaining on the car ahead of sector 1. Well done, mate. Personal best. Yellow flag in sector 2.
O cara freia muito cedo aqui, meu.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car is approaching. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Window is open.
Vou até a metade. Se a gente tiver nos 43, 44, 20 minutos de
Yellow flag ahead. Good job. Yellow flag in sector 1. ahead in sector 3. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. The car is exiting the pits. Watch out.
Já passei.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Acabou de sair do pit, não tem porque eu defender. Eu vou nem passar de qualquer jeito. Eu vou entrar agora. Metade da corrida ainda.
You're halfway through. Keep pushing.
E metade da corrida também.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
sei dizer se ele abriu o caminho ou não foi intencional da parte dele. Eu não quero te passar até a reta, velho. Se der. Segue teu caminho aí. Olha ali no meio do caminho. Difícil achar um espaço. Pá! Perdeu o controle bonito ali. Pena, né?
Pit window is now closed.
Mas eu comecei a 20º. Caí por causa daqueles acidentes lá no início.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Gaining on the car ahead is sector 3.
Tarde. pode. Tem um cara no mapa com um juiz pra um triângulo, o que é aquilo? Foi? Ah, não, o cara deve estar com penalidade. Não. Eu não sei. Eu tinha visto uma mensagem de penalidade no parte de baixo da tela e eu achei que era ele, mas não era, carro 745, uma coisa assim. É, eu percebi.
System so far.
Ah, que houve ali, pô? Que houve? Ah, qual é?
The faster car is approaching. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Deslizou ali, não sei o que foi. Esqueci de alcançar o cara da frente agora. Só tinha uma chance. Ele abriu 7 segundos de vantagem. só se ele cometer um erro agora.
Faster car coming up behind you. Losing time to the car in front of sector 3.
Sim. Acho que isso não importa agora.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Eu achei esse cara agressivo demais, velho. Não precisava ter colado ali na minha frente. Porque aquilo ali que ele fez foi muito arriscado, sabe? Se eu decido ficar lá atrás dele, é certo que eu ia afundar a traseira dele, velho. Certo. Eu não teria espaço nenhum pra frear, pra reagir e tirar prevenido. O primeiro tá 7 segundos na frente dele, velho. Ele não... Esquece, sabe? Tu não vai tirar isso. Eu não ia tirar os 7 segundos na frente do cara que tá na minha frente. Eu ia tirar 7 de diferença. Não ia. Não, falta 3, 4 minutos de corrida. Ah, beleza. Quase, hein? Quase. Como assim? Aí, o combustível ali, ó. Certinho. Foi até pra volta final aquela lista. Talvez se eu fosse... Cara, talvez seja o meu... Minha direção. Mas se eu tivesse ido pelo meu cálculo, eu não teria conseguido terminar a corrida.
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Essa volta antes do servidor me bloquear. Mas tem gente que nem terminou comigo. Não, eu não passei por ninguém. Quer dizer, o Nilson aí tava uma volta atrás de mim, talvez seja ele. Ele e mais alguns. Ah!
Good job, everybody.
Oh, that was awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
I can
You
see that
guys
some
weren't
of you...
driving my car.
I can see some of you didn't practice the pit entry. Going 120 into the 50 limit does not work.
Yeah.
Shankar, great race, buddy. Wow.
I had to go get a...
Então vamos mutar o PC aí, vamos fazer aquele encerramento. Eu não tô ouvindo o que eles não, se vocês falarem comigo eu não vou ouvir. Então, era isso. Caiu uma posição no final, acho que eu comecei em 20º e terminei em 21º. Toquei lá no Stork, na chicane, né? Eu imaginei que ia dar o acidente ali, eu queria que não fosse eu, mas enfim, aconteceu. Toquei nele, deixei ele passar, e depois perdi umas posições, tava indo de novo quando... Não lembro quem aí. Eu meio que ataquei nas últimas 2 curvas ali. Acho que eu não sei se ele que freou muito cedo ou eu que freei muito tarde, eu não lembro. Aí acabei fazendo uma ultrapassagem, acho meio perigosa, né? E ele... Aí passei, a gente seguiu adiante, só que depois ele tentou aquela vingança, né? Na primeira esquerda ali. Quer dizer, segunda curva, não lembro onde tem o S, né? O primeiro S. Ele tentou a vingança e nos matou, né? Nos matou. O pessoal passando tudo e a gente ali esperando. Aí depois eu rodei lá, até agora não sei porque que eu rodei, depois vou ter que ver no replay. Vou pegar uma volta qualquer aqui. E... Era isso, terminei em 20º, 21º, enfim, muito tarde. Era isso. A gente fica por aqui. O próximo round é Snetterton, se eu não me engano. Então aqui voltamos pra Inglaterra, pro último round. Se tu gostou, tirando esses bots fazendo spam aí no chat. Se tu acompanhou ao vivo, obrigado pela presença. Se tu tá vendo a gravação, me diz aí o que achou. Se eu dirigi bem, se não dirigi. Considera se inscrever no canal para pegar os próximos vídeos, séries, eventos ao vivo, qualquer coisa que me dê na telha fazer. E era isso. Até mais.